We are back, and you just saw a trailer for an inspiring new short film. This segment is sponsored by SC Johnson, and just in time for World Recycling Day, they have launched that film along with an advocacy campaign. Actress and spokesperson Nina Dobrev is here to tell us more. Welcome to GMA. We are so happy to have you. But first, just tell me why you're connected to this. Why does this inspire you?
I mean, like you mentioned, it's World Recycling Day today, and it just makes me so happy. I'm really passionate about the oceans and keeping them clean, but the fact that there's a whole day just dedicated to talking about this topic and building awareness and getting that out there is amazing, because it's a big problem that we're facing in society right now, and especially in America. The system is kind of broken. Like, we might be doing our part, but the government needs to fix the back end part of actually making sure that things get recycled.
Right. And so tell us why for SC Johnson this initiative is such a good fit.
Well, it's a great fit because SC Johnson has a long history of advocacy, and they're conscious about the environment, and they've been doing a lot of work for a long time, and this is a perfect example of that. They've started this movement, they've created this film to get people to be more conscious and aware, and you saw a quick little tidbit of the movie. It's just a small trailer, but the film is really inspiring and impactful and hopeful. Like, I got a little teary-eyed and emotional just watching the trailer, so watching the whole film, it's really impactful. Right,
and so you mentioned the broken system. I mean, less than 10% of recycling is done properly for plastics. And so tell me, because I know, at least for my family, people at home, people here, they say, well, if it's not being done right, what do I have to do with it? What can I do?
Well, exactly. That's kind of why we're here today. I wanted to get it out there and talk about the fact that legislature needs to change, and the best way to do that, there's a few things that we can do. First of all, join the Zuzu movement. Zuzu is the name of the crab. He's my friend. Zuzu the crab, you know, he mistakes plastic for a shell, and even though that is very innovative, it's not great. We don't want him to do that. We should be reducing the plastics in the oceans and on the beaches. And the way people can help is that they can join the Zuzu movement by going to the website, learning about the impact, and also learning about how they can lend their voices to get the recycling infrastructure to change on a government level by signing the petition. That's obviously the most important part. So if people go to the Join Zuzu website, joinzuzu.com, then that's how they can sign the petition and really make a big difference.
And I think you'll learn a lot, because we see these pictures, the turtles and all the sea creatures that we care so deeply about. People don't understand, it's not like just people on boats throwing plastic out. This is plastic from land that ends up in oceans.
Yeah, no, and I recently, I went to this one beach that I'd visited 6 years ago, and it was one of my favorite places, so much so that I went back to, because I loved it. And when I came back the second time, it was littered with plastics everywhere. There was kids, like flip-flops and bottles and straws and all kinds of things, and it hurt my soul. But you know, I hope to be a mother someday. I'm sure a lot of people have children. They care about the future generations, and it's not moving in the right direction. We really need to make an impact now.
Yeah, and the children will come with you. I'll tell you, my kids, when we go into a birthday party and they see balloons, they'll be like, uh-oh, Mom's not gonna like this.
No, yeah, and it's great that they're aware of it, but we need to continue that awareness.
Yeah. Okay, well, Zuzu, with Nina, with all of us, we are all gonna make this better. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And thank you to our sponsor, SC Johnson. You can learn more about the advocacy campaign and Zuzu's journey on GMA's social media platforms. Thanks, Nina.